I want you to think of a planet built on a new kind of entities that I talked about called DAEs, decentralized autonomous entities. And the next Facebooks, the Googles, the Amazons, everything out there, I just want you to look at it and imagine it's a DAE. An entity that is headless, that its accounting, as a reminder what a DAE is, all the accounting is done by AI. All of the order, all the stuff that comes to it is autonomously driven through AI, right? And what supports the DAE are the stakeholders, and the stakeholders are the consumers of a DAE, the customers, right? The collaborators of the DAE, the things that are making that thing possible, right? And finally, the creators of the DAE, the ones that started the DAE, decentralized autonomous entity. So imagine a world, a hospital, where all of the individuals that participate, and based on their participation, they get paid out a kind of UBI for participating, a universal basic income dividend, a universal basic income dividend, UBID, a UBID for helping that thing be successful. So the AI is tracking, the referrals, is tracking the amount of money that you've put into it, tracking your promotion, your advertising, map clout, it's tracking everything, just like all the algorithms now are tracking everything we do. But imagine it doing it, and everything. I want you to imagine everything out there now is a DAE. No, there's no longer corporations paying out these dividends, UBIDs, to everyone, and the AI is keeping everything in balance. So if one DAE is having trouble, then a successful DAE will actually automatically loan money in order to support it. It has enough data to understand what's going on or what's the problem with that DAE, right? Just like the Google algorithm knows what it takes for you to become a Google hot shot, whatever. It knows what it went from 0 to hero. It's tracked everything from 0 to hero. So imagine there, whether it's the Uber, the autonomous Uber services is a DAE, hospitals are a DAE, schools are a DAE, all these different things are, all paying out. Money then becomes not that important because the food is provided as DAE. Food is pretty much free, accessible to all. Education is pretty much free and accessible to all. You don't have individuals that are taking advantage of the simple fact of their background, like a Donald Trump, or even an Elon Musk. I mean, he comes from multi-millionaire family. All these individuals that had this head start and are gaming the system, all of a sudden the system is no longer game. The game is ended, right? That game no longer exists because people, through the creation of DAEs, have ended that participation. And and there's nothing that the greedy person can do, or nothing that the billionaire can do, or anything else, because all of this is basically done by you and me organizing. And now that we have the technology, the three things that we need for DAEs is Bitcoin, blockchain, and AI exists. We can bring about, this new entities. And these new entities, unlike a DAO, which can be selfish, right, for the members of that DAO, a DAE always puts the planet, the living systems of that planet, and sharing with others as the three core precepts of the AI. So the AI is built on those three things, in the sense that, measuring the benefit of that thing. How is it impacting the planet? And it may be impacting the planet by the DAE supporting other DAEs that are. A highly successful DAE that is focused like within a city could be supporting the permaculture, agriculture, all these different things. And And I just want you to think about a society built on these selfless headless entities that ultimately exist to make life better for everyone. That's it. That's the outcome. What we're headed for. Oceans that are no longer polluted, rainforests that are no longer shrinking, biodiversity that is no longer being threatened, climate change that is in recession. All these different pains, agriculture where food and food production is pretty much free. There's very little cost because you're dealing with something called a zero marginal cost society. We've become this zero marginal cost society. There's no cost to doing that thing. There's going to be very little cost to doing farming in the future. So do you want all that profits to go to one individual, one entity, one thing for doing that? Just because they were able to buy up, like Microsoft is buying up tons and tons of land. All these rich people are just buying up land. The outcome is a beautiful world, but the good news is we have all the tools that make it possible.